Good afternoon, Upper Sixth. So, nothing to do with the research theme, thankfully, getting a bit bored of clothes. This article is just brilliant. It's really caught the imagination of the press. I was listening to this in the car this morning, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson clearly has the Midas touch. He is just so well respected in fitness and, it seems, men's skincare and hair products. So I thought, why not? Let's do an Ansoff's matrix question. It reminded me of a key term to do with Ansoff, and I know we love Ansoff, but I think sometimes we miss some of the points to do with Ansoff, so we may as well practice it again. This is a quote from the front of the box that his hair shampoo comes in. My hair would have loved this 2-in-1. Clearly, he knew that the bald man would get stick for selling shampoo, but it's part of a skincare range. So is it diversification? We'll see. So this is the article I've written for you, which I've based on some other stuff that's out there. There's a lot out there, and I thought this was a good opportunity to also talk about Johnson's brand portfolio, because he's got a couple of things out there. Obviously, looking after your body through his skincare range on his own website, now available in some supermarkets in the US. I think it's mainly available through Target. And he also owns a tequila brand and has done some collabs with Under Armour and some other things. So if this case study looks, yes, about the launch of the 2-in-1 shampoo, talks about obviously that range as part of the men's skincare and grooming products. Also, you've got tequila in his brand portfolio and collabs with Project Rock, which provides fitness apparel and accessories. So we can obviously see that this rather hunk of a man is going to be promoting the fitness industry as well. Okay, so it's a great article. I want you to think about one concept when you write this, okay, or when you're reading the answer that I've put in here for you. Cross-promotional growth. This is the bit that students miss out on. They talk about a new product going into a new market and how it's risky and if it works out, but they don't talk about the cross-promotional impact. If this new shampoo gets bad publicity, it might damage the sales of tequila. However, let's face it, his brand portfolio is around his personal image, and his personal image is impeccable. So actually selling shampoo, he's known as a bit of a cheeky chappy in his movies and stuff like that. I watched an interview with him on Graham Norton the other week, and he was just absolutely phenomenal. Will it do his brand any damage selling shampoo? I very much doubt it, but it is something to talk about in essays. So cross-promotional benefits, all the free press that's going on about shampoo, might also bring people's attention to his tequila brand, which I will try to pronounce in a bit. So first of all, talking about another cheeky chappy, we've got Igor Ansoff. And here's the poster we have on the wall in our classroom. Thank you, tutor, to you. And it talks about increased risk. And we understand this is more risky, but if it works out, then brilliant, because you weren't in that sector already. We also need to remember that this is on a bit of a spectrum. You could be here, you could be there, you could be down here. And actually, if you just describe this as 4 quadrants, which is exactly how I've written the definition for the essay, you're missing a trick. So if we then talk about this cheeky chappy, obviously just bring it, and remind you of a different version of Ansoff's matrix, where we've got partial differentiation, limited diversification. Yeah, so we're thinking about how it isn't all or nothing. Okay, so it could be, yes, we've got market penetration down here, market development, market expansion. Okay, so we have to think about these things on a bit of a spectrum. It's not all or nothing, it could be a bit of both. Okay, which is exactly how I've written the essay for you. So if we think about our essay question, using your knowledge of Ansoff, so if you don't use Ansoff, you're a bit stuffed. And don't just quote product development, actually describe it in context. Okay, very important that you use your knowledge and you don't just mention product development. Assess the likely impact. This is obviously the start of our hook of Dwayne Johnson launching his own shampoo on his Teremana Tequila brand. Probably not pronounced that correctly. It's a 12 marker, PHPHAJ MOPS, and we'll see how we get on. Ansoff Matrix is a tool for managers to devise strategies for future growth. It outlines 4 strategies based on whether the products and markets are new or existing. Okay, we've got to get a basic definition at the beginning of it. Also, it gives me something to look for in the case study. Launching his own champagne's the next one, could represent a diversification strategy with Ansoff's matrix for Dwayne Johnson. Now we describe it. Diversification involves introducing new products into new markets. This can spread the business risk across different product lines and increase brand awareness, potentially enhancing the image and consumer trust in Teremana Tequila as part of Johnson's brand portfolio. For example, Johnson's reputation for high-quality fitness products could carry over to the tequila and shampoo markets. All in context. It's just the theory out of the textbook, isn't it? Let's face it, just with a little bit of context. However, as Johnson also owns a men's skincare brand, Papatui, this might be classed as a new product in an existing market. Product development, more demonstration of using Ansoff, and therefore might be less risky than a pure diversification strategy. Okay, we're using Ansoff to talk about risk. The launch uses elements of market development. Elements is on that spectrum that I was talking to you about. Another Ansoff strategy to attract new customers. Market development aims to enter new markets with existing products, making sure I'm demonstrating a good understanding of Ansoff. While the shampoo is a new product, Johnson's existing venture into men's grooming, existing product, can attract customers from the health and wellness sector to his tequila brand, especially if marketing campaigns are coordinated. Cross-promotion, do you remember the red text, between the grooming range and tequila could strengthen overall brand loyalty. However, the attention and resources diverted to promote the shampoo could distract from focusing on Teremana Tequila's core market and the product innovation it brings. Very theoretical, and I thought, what could I possibly do with this to contextualize it? By being made in the Jalisco Highlands. Don't take the mickey out of my accent, especially the student in the group who speaks fluent Spanish. Overall, launching his own shampoo and cross-promoting with his personal brand portfolio will likely positively impact Teremana Tequila, assuming the shampoo marketing is managed without harming the brand's core identity. So this is why I was talking to you about that cross promotion. Done well might help, done poorly might damage the brand reputation of tequila. Then we need to think of a MOPS, and I just thought, this shampoo brand, may as well have fun with this. Without Johnson losing his personal brand, he might miss opportunities for cross-promotional. Well, sort of. I think this sort of repeats up here, which is why I forgot I'd written it. This assuming it's done well is fine. That's a repeat of that. Onto the sarcasm. If Johnson grows his hair back in the future, it could create a new marketing opportunity for the shampoo, benefiting cross-brand image and sales for all his product lines. There you go. Now, I'm not going to talk to you about if it is level 1, 2, 3, or 4. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to at least mark this essay and you decide where it fits on the grid. Give it EBIs and what went wells, and if you're one of my students, feel free to send me over your version of this essay and I'll mark it for you and give you some feedback. Hope you enjoyed that. No video tomorrow, day off.